Hello, welcome to Gemstone Tarot, where the blackbird is still singing and has been since 4:30 this morning. Now that is a commitment to the cause, isn't it? And it sounds completely gorgeous. This is your weekend reading. It is for Saturday the 30th, Sunday the 1st, and we have a new moon partial solar eclipse as well, just to make it interesting and spicy. So let me know if you're doing anything for that, if you are doing any rituals, or if you are avoiding anything, or if you're just watching telly and eating chocolate. Let me know that too. Let's have a couple of facts from 1200 Fun Ran Interesting Facts. Fun random and interesting facts to win trivia. For some reason, I always stumble over the title of this book. Let's get off plants, flowers and trees and go to really. Following the breakdown of his marriage in 2008, a man named Ian Usher from Perth, Australia, sold his entire life on eBay for $399,000. The sale price not only included his home, car and motorcycle, but also a 2-week trial in his job and an introduction to his friends. God, I wonder how that went. If anyone knows how that went, let me know. According to a study published in the Journal of Environmental Science Processes and Impacts, all snow, including yellow snow, can be harmful if eaten because it attracts particles from car exhaust fumes like a magnet. Ew. Gosh. Wow. Joy Milne, a lady from Perth, it's all happening in Perth, has the ability to smell Parkinson's disease. She noticed her husband had an odour when he was diagnosed with Parkinson's, and upon mentioning it to Dr. Thilo Knath of the Edinburgh University School of Biological Sciences, the doctor tested her and she accurately detected the disease 100% of the time. Isn't that nice though that he took her seriously? I think that's great that he took her seriously. I think a lot of things are missed just because people go, yes, thank you, I'm sure you do, lovely, goodbye, do you know what I mean? Studies done in 2011 show that judges are more lenient in their court decisions at the start of the day and immediately after lunch break. And in a letter to a magazine, Albert Einstein stated that if he was young again, he would become a plumber instead of a scientist. The Chicago Plumbers Union made him an honorary member in response. Oh, I love that. How is your weekend going? Let me know. Are any of you having a carpet fitted like the hotel across the road? They've still got their bins out as well. Naughty, because they have been emptied. Have any of you still got your bins out like the hotel across the road? We're going to use the Ride Away. We're just going, Ride Away, absolute classic. Oh. I knew that was going to happen, weirdly. Or maybe not weirdly, I mean that's why we're here really, isn't it? But even so, still surprising to me. Oh, you. Okay, nice. Nice peeps, nice. So the weekend is going to play nice according to the tarot. Let's have a biddly bop. Biddly biddly bop. Hello. Okay. You think that one day I'd kind of streamline this system, wouldn't you? And that we'd be flicking seamlessly to the cards and there wouldn't be wires all over the floor and bits and bobs. Just checking the back of the bed. Oh, Valentine's here, by the way. There she is. Hey, Val. Hi, darling. She's having a good old... She was here before me. She sometimes gets quite into the idea of the tarot and comes upstairs and then she's like, where have you been all this time, Gemma? Where have you been? Okay, Hiding here is an overall energy card, which we don't want to hide because it's really nice. And it's the 9 of Cups. Jupiter in Pisces. Very, very nice. The expansion of your heart's desires. Remember, this is a new moon, and new moons, what's the word? New moons kind of encourage us to plant seeds and put it out there what we want and to be optimistic, and it's kind of the beginning of something. Blackbird just did a big song then. Yeah, baby. So it feels like you need to know before you can put it out there what your heart's desire is, okay? For some of you, it's something that you are kind of at an apprentice stage in because, excuse me, if we look down here, there are 3 pages. We've got the Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Who's missing then? Page of Fire, isn't it? No. Who's missing? Page of Swords, Page of Wands. It will come to me. It doesn't at the moment. That's interesting though, because the one who's missing I think is most important. Page of Cups. Okay. When you get the pages, they are very often in their apprentice stage, because obviously you've got your page, you've got your king and queen, you've got your knight in the middle. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm so jumbly. But never mind. Okay. It feels like if there's anything you want to learn, if there's anything you want to be taught, if there's anything you want to realise, or and this also I think includes kind of relationships, because we've got the 2 of Cups. So it could be that you want to realise something about relationships, that you want something to grow, you know, that you literally want something to grow. You put the seed out there, and the seed is the thought. But we've got the 7 of Cups here. And when we have the 7 of Cups, there is always a warning. Blackbird's going crazy. When we have the 7 of Cups, there's always a warning not to let it slide into fantasy thinking. I think the universe wants good, solid ideas about what you want. And this means being quite concrete and specific about it. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is about... And for some reason the word survival came to mind, and it isn't survival. It's about more than survival. She has nice, comfortable clothes on. She's made enough money that she needed to make. It's about security. It's Venus in Virgo. So if what you need is about security, don't think it's not spiritual enough to ask for, okay? Whichever that is, whether it's money, whether it's somewhere to live, or whether it's nice clothes, or whether it's, I don't know, chocolate, whatever it is, if it's your heart's desire, it's good enough for you, okay? We also have the Hermit over here, the Hermit. It may be that at some point this weekend, you need just either a few minutes or maybe a bit longer time to yourself to kind of galvanise this. The Hermit has the lamp here, and I just feel that we need to focus on what it is that we want. Okay, and what it is, I want that blackbird to live in my house. I know it's not very nice to have a bird. Bird flew into the house once. It isn't very nice. They get frightened and then they poo everywhere. It's a bit like me before a job interview. Well, that's another story. Hermit encourages us to take that time. And it doesn't have to be a whole gong swinging exercise, burning sage all over the place, unless you really like that. It can literally be a bit of a daydream, can be while you're driving, can be while you're in the shower, in the bath. Just a bit of neutral time so that you can allow what your heart's desire is to just bubble up, okay? I love this. Queen of Cups under here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but also the Queen of Cups, again, she's not ruled by anything concrete. She has the cup, she's usually scrying with the cup, and it's just a question of being led by your feelings and being led by your emotions and what makes you feel X, Y, and Z. And again, we've got Temperance playing with the energies. There are a lot of energies flying around. There are going to be a lot more energies flying around. I kind of see the new moon in Taurus, because it's an earthy new moon as well, as a very good launch pad for us to say to the universe, just before we get the party of May started, Mercury retrograde, full moon, lunar eclipse in Scorpio, T-square nonsense, all kinds of stuff. Just before all that jamboree kicks off, universe, just putting a line in the sand and letting you know that this is what I want at the end of it. That's what it's about. And for some of us, this is to do with love and relationships, Venus in Cancer, and a more harmonious life, okay, in general. We got there in the end, didn't we, Val? She's like, I'm asleep. I'm a sleep lady. Oh, I had some birds to the bird table, but they were seagulls. I don't know if they count. They look quite massive when they're trying to ransack your bird table thing. But bird's a bird. Wisdom of the Oracle, Colette Baron Reed, we get clean it up. When we get clean it up, I'm always reminded that it's when I'm cleaning, which isn't that often, but when I am, that's when I get my hermit time. I don't know why. One of you said that you sing while you clean, and I think that's a great idea too. And it's the same thing, because singing can attract what you want and put seeds of things out there. For whatever you do, singing, being a philosopher, when you're cleaning, it's a repetitive task, isn't it just? And it's always a good thing when you're doing a repetitive task to do some hermit work on the side, okay? As we know, there were many, many votes for the hermit to be cleaning the toilet, or if not, supervising the Page of Pentacles to clean the toilet. Be the hermit, clean the toilet, and at the same time, this is amazing how it all comes together, put the seeds out there for the universe for the new moon in Taurus. Leave me a comment, let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.